Hey, this is probably a controversial enough topic to say that these are my thoughts as a young adult researcher and may or may not reflect the thoughts and views of Denver Seminary. Um, and they probably aren't really that controversial, but you never know. Um, so today I want to talk about the language games that young adults play around words like religion, Christianity, and spirituality. Oh, I'm spiritual, I'm not religious. Oh, I have a deep sense of spiritual connectedness. Um, Sort of this buffet of transcendence that we try to use to describe meaning. I say we in terms of myself as a young adult. My generation uses to try to discuss how they find meaning and connectedness. And so I want to start off by offering a specific definition of spirituality. Um, this comes from uh, a research paper on, I believe it's oxytocin and spiritual experience that I had to do for one of my classes, from one of my neurobiology classes here at the seminary. Capellan Way, Ignat, I think is how you say it, and Fredrickson, 2016, defined spirituality as one person's affirmation of and relationship to a higher power, to the sacred. Spirituality typically implies the belief that life is infused with meaning and purpose, and the belief in relatedness and interconnectedness with the world and all living beings. Um, there's a Merle Haggard song. I think it's "We'll all be drinking that free bubble up and eating that rainbow stew." That's what comes to mind. A flashback from my early days in Oklahoma, where I grew up, when I hear that definition of spirituality. But if I let that emotional reaction fall to the wayside, if this is what young adults are seeking, that is definitely a part of our Christian traditions in various ways, in various forms. A deep connectedness to our Creator via Jesus, and a connectedness to our fellow creation is definitely part of that. And so I think my encouragement within that definition, as you think about preparing lessons and having conversations with people, if this is this desire to be spiritual but not religious, first of all, I'm probably like maybe neo-orthodox in saying like we inherit faith. That's like a Hauerwas quote. We don't invent faith. And in particular, Christianity has, in its tradition, in our tradition, the ability to meet these spiritual needs in a deep way. Again, that is spirituality is one person's affirmation of a relationship to a higher power or to the sacred. Like we have that. Spirituality typically implies the belief in life infused with meaning and purpose, and the belief in relatedness and interconnectedness with the world and all living beings. Particularly with humans, I think of Imago Dei, made in the image of God. And so, yeah, I wanted to hand that to you as maybe we don't have to come against culture, but maybe we can redeem that piece of culture that desires spirituality, and we can adopt some of that language within our greater tradition in a way that is true to our faith and true to orthodoxy, but also helps young adults connect those pieces, those desires that they've been told they can't find in the church, that we have had in our tradition all along. Thanks for your time.